late near morning. Man, I'm sleeping good, that's for sure. So, give y'all some time to come on in, gather around. Damn, I forgot to send out, not send out the black signal this morning. I missed out. You know what? I just got a black signal. I don't remember whether or not I got it. So I need to check that status too. Because we are fundraising right now for the Malcolm X Festival. So we can make sure we have so every little bit of help that you can give, we appreciate. Let me check the text messages real quick before we get started. I thought about it, because I don't think I'll do it now. When I get to where I'm going, I ain't gonna have a chance to take it until about 5, 6 o'clock tonight, and I won't remember. So I gotta get home and mix up food. And I know food. I gotta get my fermenting started. So I'm trying to get another 10 to 12 gallons. That bowl is ready. Obviously, let me see. Set up a message. Oh, okay. It said it went out. What we just did? Second, 6 p.m. Okay. So the message went out, and I sent it out to everybody on the black signal, and hopefully those that respond, I say thank you very much. Thank you very much. Let's see. Message campaign. I don't remember getting the message. If you got the message out there, let me know, because I sent it to everybody on the Daily Toast list. I sent it to vendors list. See, Malcolm X Fest 2. It says sent to none. I don't understand what the hell is going on here. Alright, I know the one. And also, those that didn't know, we didn't have a show last night. So I gotta call these people, because this shit is not cool. It shouldn't be happening now. You know what I'm saying? I mean, this is getting me crickets. So I was able to send it out for the market, but now I can't send it out. Alright. I thought it was the way I was sending it, but that's how it goes. Great Kumba to you as well. Great Nia to you as well, Brother Kwame. Man, so I'm sitting up here trying to make sure that we able to send out the messages. All the messages is being blocked, right? So now I gotta text these people this morning to find out why my messages are not going out, because I sent out 3. The first one went only to 30 people. It was supposed to go to about 250. Second one sent out 26. The third one sent out 0. So we're gonna find out why is that, right? So once again, family, right now we are doing some major fundraising for the Malcolm X Festival. It happens for you and because of you. And I want to thank those in advance who have already given, before we started asking people outside the circle. We first had it known to shake down the people in the circle, including, ourselves. Each of us had to give. And we've been giving, and, we're pretty close to our goal. But we asked the community for some help as well, because it's a few extra things we would like to get. Maybe a game truck for the young people. The whole idea about getting the things you blow up, the lot of babies you jump on, the idea was still thinking of it. I couldn't even get it passed. You know what I'm saying? I really wanted to do it, but we voted that down. So we'll come up with something else for the young. But we hope to see you at the Malcolm X Festival. So I'm already running late, so let's go and do our thing. All right, family. First things first. I don't know, man. Because last night I didn't. Once again, if I can't come at you and give you what you deserve, I'm not coming. Then, like I said, I'm sitting up here. Things is not running right? So I start feeling that. Like, for example, man, I really take it personal when just little technical things don't go right. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could be cool about everything else, but it's just a little teeny weeny thing, like a message not going out. And it's like, what the fuck is going on? Right? You monetize an ad, you don't know whether it's accepted or not. You gotta be, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. But I understand. But everything is gonna work out. So, family, matter of fact, a lot of my messages I sent on Facebook was blocked. But then, nevertheless, here we go, family. I want to welcome you to the congregation of the mighty. This is Gye-Nyame Journey Media. At least you on point, girl. This is a Heart of a Simple production. And of course, this is Daily Toast. We strive to blow up your old paradigm. Those people in the room, throw up your day name.
Mr. Diddy.
Drink your water. Come on, drink your water, but first, take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Drink. Or should I say, breathe, then drink. Grab your glass for that water. Get your picture of that water. Lift and pour some water. Drink. Or should I say, lift, pour, then drink. Beautiful. Move your body and drink some water. Move your body and drink some water. Move your body and drink some water. Fam, just move your body. Drink. Or should I say, move, then drink. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Fam, just raise your glass. Drink. Should I say, lift, toast, then drink. Now check it. We won't finish the song We already late, so let's go and drink up a water, family. Yep, I got that copper cup. I see we got a cooler in the house. About time. About time we got in a cooler in the house. Well, if this is the Cynthia, we've been having a cooler in the house. We just didn't know it. All right. For those new to the show, you got to drink to stay healthy. We start our day off with some water. I know some of y'all already, because I'm so late, I know some of y'all already drunk your water. So I'm going to drink this water, and we'll get right into the toast. All right, and I'm finding out, man, my family be hooking me up. I see that my voice is low on Spreaker, which means that either my device is acting up or I need a new mic. It's expensive doing this shit. You know what I'm saying? People be like, why you don't do the show all the time? Why you don't do the show all the time? I'll be tired and broke. That's why I don't do the show all the time. Tired and resource challenged. Let's say that. We're not broke. We just resource challenged. Right? So, I'm also working on a newsletter. I'm kind of tired. Thinking it's hard work. So I'm doing articles. I'm trying to raise money. Trying to run an ad campaign, so as far as letting people know about the Malcolm X Festival. So, you know, I'm tired, man. I'm tired. And I'm approaching my fast too, so that's another reason I'm gonna be brewing, because I'm gonna need to have a lot of ambrosia. Cause y'all know I'm doing the 21-day challenge. I'll let y'all know, anybody that want to join me, you don't have to join me in the same capacity that I do, but you can do a 21-day challenge for you, and I'll get into explaining what the 21-day challenge is. Because I think at the end of the school year, I'm going to take a couple of days to get my mind right. I'm about to jump right in over the summer, because we're going to have to do some, because a lot of our young people are going to be old enough to work. So, I got to make room for them and have a space for them. So I'm going to have to be around to supervise. I ain't going to say supervise. To make sure they don't tear shit up. Let's just say that. Yep, I got that copper. All right. So here we go, family. We lift our glass up to our creator by whatever name you choose to call it creator. We lift up our glass and we salute that creator and we say, Ashe. All right, here we go. We are going to move to our list of our illustrious, beautiful, and magnificent ancestors, family. I want to thank everybody who has contributed to our list. The 2 pages. We're working on the 3rd page. I don't know how many we're going to have by next Kwanzaa, but we are going to go and get an ad in the Kwanzaa book. Like I said, one of the great achievements of Gye-Nyame, the tribe, is that, man, we took up 4 pages in the Kwanzaa book. So this year we're gonna try to fill this book up. Different businesses, vendors, all that. Put your stuff up in here. We're going to advertise for the market, put it up in here as well. So we probably have at least 5 to 6 pages this year. I want somebody out there going to have to top up. How about that? That's the challenge. I'm throwing the challenge out. So in the Kwanzaa book, we're going to have about 6 pages. So of course, I'm going to have to have that ambrosia. We're going to have the warrior training and the Gye-Nyame journey, warrior training, Millennium Warrior training. We're gonna have the, got the Daily Toast took up 2 of those pages, right? So put it together. There you go. So those that want to toast with us, all you gotta do is get one of the Kwanzaa books, and you got the list of all of our ancestors that we have compiled. Because we realize that health for Africans is being forgotten. We never want to forget those who made it possible for us to be who we are. So here we go. Miles Brown, Miss Ann, Robin the Texan, Davis, Herman Brown Sr., Rosalie Tilly, George and William Walter, Christopher Fanny Gatson, Aunt Lena, Uncle Chris, Aunt Fiend, Cleveland and Geneva Brown, Margaret Ellis, Wash Ellis, Cecil Ellis, Alvaro Brown, Jenny Gaines, Herman Brown II, Barbara Twiggs, Wash Ellis Jr., Katie Ellis, Nikki Ellis, Jamon Jones, Jeremiah Tapper, John Fallar, Montague Pimenel, No More X, Pat Meyer Rob, Malik Cord, Dr. Marianne Williams, Kojo Kumar, the Farmer, Elder Millie Dixon, Tony Clark, Pastor Yusuf Weston, Elder Agini, Elder Ryan Coleman, Elder Robert Donaldson, Apple Bro Proactor Jr., J. Edwards, Carla Harris, Grace Lundy, Inez Harris, William Ben Moss, Curtis Rose, Sterling Lucy Wright, Daniel Pulliam, the Lux Brother, Miss Eda Brooks Crawley, Miss Marie Nelson, Mr. Frederick Crawley, Miss Jerry Brunson, Mr. Alonzo Johnson, Miss Marie McDowell, Janice Foster, Charles Jordan, Kel Smith, Walter Smith, Richard Trigg, Francis Johnson, Mary Franklin, Jimmy Williams, Daniel Ford, George Gibson, Nana Loretta Clark, Inez McCrae, Fritz Clark, Frankie Justice, Katie Justice, Derek Renderman, Virginia Rogers, Raymond James Smith, Lois Henderson, Calvin Spratling, Mary Elizabeth Walker, Raymond Walker Sr., Sarah Jane Carter, Michael Ford Jr., Carolyn D. Russell, Susie B. Smith, Teresa Clay, Melvin Dale Hodge, Jr., Herman Copeland, Mildred Copeland, Jenny Clay, Bird Beatty, Sarah Welly, Be the Farmer, Augusta Sue, Shell Harvey, Aunt Charmaine, Aunt Evelyn, Dolis Hasbury, Harvey Hasbury Sr., Leonard Dickinson, T.C. Islam, Terrell Dunbar, Will Thomas, Seth Berry, Mark Walsh, Mark B. Thorne, Pearl G. Thorne, Adam Johnson, Florence M. Carter, Joanne Thornton, Edgar Tricia Lewis, Juanita Wright, Robert Wright, George Wright, Mary Eliza Frederick Davis, Mary Elizabeth Rogers, Mary Esther Keach Larice, Linda Watson Hammonds, Jarrell Johns Watson, Sparrow, Slimmy, Selby Lewis, Andrew Holmes, Pearl Moore, Percy Moore Jr., Mildred Owens, Booker T. Bolden, Charlie Hunt, Sammy Stover, Hilda Pearson, Surgeon Thornton, Richard Thornton, Lavinia Hall, Freeman Bankster, Mae Moss, Sophia Peacock, Willie Thornton, Napoleon Kennedy, Mark Ramsey, Paul Ramsey, Matt Ramsey, David Ramsey, Charles E. Thornton, Frankie Quills, Jermaine Thornton, Bernice Quills, Ernestine Jackson, Frankie Johnson, Teresa Mormon, Leon Johnson, Charles Bell, Vivian Ramsey, S.C. Johnson, Del Rita Johnson, Leon Johnson, James W. West Sr., James Parham, Dana Jones, Henry World, James Farmer, Mary Chavez, Leon Grace, Bessie Johnson, Hattie Levester, Mary Moreland, Paul Moreland, Elder Caleb, Rosemary Martineer, Elder Amatet Wellman, Fred Douglas Triggs Sr., Thelma Triggs, Thomas and Elizabeth Berry, Lacey and Ellen Ohio, Breaker Russell and Davis, Fred Douglas Triggs II, Vina Triggs, Reverend Eddie Moore, Helen Fuller, Eugene Jackson Sr., Richard Ellis, Silas Alexander, Charles Maxwell, Percy May Alexander, Arthur Reynolds, Stanley Lockhart, Ricky Lockhart, William Lockhart, Woodrow Lockhart, Brenda Porter, Deacon Hargrove, Carla Sawyer, Andrew Parker, Doris Donald, Ellis Murphy, D'Amico Russell, Dillimon Aries, Gina Ruth Jones, Jana Callahan, William Walter West, Nigel Perez, Elder Basiji Fulani, Jim Robinson, Gladys Johnson, Valerie Clark, John and Mary Sullivan, John and Mary Sullivan, Dirk Johnson, Antonio Johnson, Delise Waters, DeFridas Hines, Inez Bostic, Edna Bostic, Winifred Scanoberry, Wilson Hadley, Elma Hines, Phyllis Lee, Eugene Spratling, Calvin Spratling, Charles Wooden, Penny Brown, Roy Lee Printup Jr., Marion Johnson, Wilbur Longmire, Edith Catney, Janice Carter, Michael Carter, Leon Pina Carter, Margaret Carter, William Carter, Lisa Jordan, Charles Lee Mosley, Dorothy R. Blair, Ransom Evans Sr., Sam Evans Sr., Nailon Blair Sr., Edward Stevens, Sue Ann Stevens, Joe Davis, Timothy Butler, Gene Holmes, Dana Jones, Peter Charles, Christine Nichols, Cardinal Robinson, Rosemary Charles, Ada Pearl, Bob Ingalls, Jack Wallace, Warren M. Finch, Warren P. Finch, Tim Ingalls, Audrey Finch, William Billingsley Jr., Jennifer Sensabaugh, Hazel Gaston, Jay Brantley, Brian Watson Jr., Kaniko Parsons. Woo! I gotta take a breath. Kaniko Parsons, Jason Cathy, Bradford Thomas, Jason Cathy Bradford, Thomas Bradley, also known as Akabuki, also known as Gypsy, Reverend Roosevelt Word I, Stacey Trice, Frank Smith, Mother Bertha, Michael Leonard, David Brown, Ruth Carter, June Cox, Paula Cox, Ronald Irving, Judy Hubbard, Irene Johnson, Preston Bruce Jefferson, Dan Wilkerson Sr., Emma McClendon, Jerry Doyle, Amina Robinson, Mary Nichols, Patricia Williams, Shabaka Teray, Greg G. Gibson, Donald Hill, Richard Cleveland, Lee Irby, Tommy Irby, Boy Irby, Jim Gaucher, George and Hallie Johnson, Archie Margaret Armstead, Don Scott, Erica Armstrong, Claire Fox, Gene Evans, Archie Beck, Anna McGill, Charles McDaniel, Christine Cottrell, Becca, Alice Arnold, Arthur Arnold, Hattie Reed, Charles Reed, Eulin Andrew Baker, Patricia Neville Brooks, Gwendolyn and Bob Hatch, Kimball Vernon, Bradley Kim, Janie Harry Taylor Case, Mrs. Sturgeon, Sally Mae Baker, Crystal Baker, Creola Baker, Geneva Baker, Ann Nino Baby Hatch, Hatch Sr., Melly Miller, Harvey Hatch, Dad Cleveland, Mother Gibson, Alex Nixon, John Bowie, Lester and Rachel Saunders, Dorita Ross, Viola Ross, Robert Nelson, Prentice Stevenson, Leroy Stokes, Neely Johnson, Fletcher Swan, Manny and Charlie Scott, Ida Casey, Thomas Cofer, Vivian Stevenson, Mona Ann Lewis, Cornetta Lyman Lewis, John Jackson, William Dallas Lewis, May Francis Chappelle Jackson, Michael Slade, Joanne Perkins, Richard Jackson, Martha Ford, Dawson, Big Mama, Nanny Harris, Eva Ford, James Harrison, Margaret Towns, Mary Williams, Leroy Q. Heath Sr., Albert Moore, Miss Manella, Alvis Motley, Geraldine Elizabeth, Douglas Thompson, Earlington Houston, Lud Alls, Elijah Alls, Jerome Alls, Henry West Staten, Joe, Jamel Alls, Ann Pierce, Donald Carter, Lily Green, Nathan Green, Beth Vaughn, John Dewey, Ruth Beard, Tim Butler, Raymond Laura Newton, J.B. Parky, Thomas Newton Sr., Barbara Naeem, Jeanette Sanders, Jerry C. Sanders, Roy Pruitt, H.A. Brantley Sr., Henry Wilson, Rufus Jenkins, Minnie Wilson, Catherine Sanders, Muriel Ellis, Elizabeth Sanders, Henrietta Irby, Mildred Armstead, Mark Armstead, Catherine Anthony, Ruben Brown, Charles Walker Sr., Charlie Walker, Cecil Russell, Diane Urban, Haroon Phillips, William Ford, Margaret Logan, Phyllis Barnett, Lee Urban Sr., Michael Urban, Rosella Watson, Hugo Watson, John Caldwell Sr., Robbie Lee Caldwell, Nevaeh Mitchell, Ryan McCormick Sr., Sabrina Easley, Rashawn Easley, Javea McCormick, Barbara Ann Reed, Dorothy Ann Reed, Shekel Maha Reed Jr., John Reed Jr., Patricia Reed, Edward R. Benson Sr., Ethel H. McNaughton, Lord Fernandez, Jacqueline Broaders, Reginald Oliver, Mazarine Coper, George Swan, Emmanuel Grayson, Charles Scott, Charles H. Scott, Michael Morgan, Charlie Morgan, Sybil Edwards McNabb, Annie Ferguson, William Ferguson, Shelby McClendon. On to the other family. Joella Giles, James Carswell, Liberta Adams, Aunt Sis. Well, Liberta Adams, also known as Aunt Sis. Yep, I got that copper picture, man. I'm loving that too. Elder Shaka McNair, Anthony Brown, Jonathan Ford, Lottie Gaucher, Cousin Tony, Michael Johnson, James Jimmy Johnson, Barbara Shane Lewis, Ronald Sheldon Jr., Damian Top, Christina Banks, Joseph Bingham, Quincy, Mama, Aunt Lady, Abraham Isaac Cundiff, Aunt Barbara Lewis, Renee Johnson, Joy Ryan Ross Riggins, Jamonte, Marcus Price, Ness Words, Marshawn McCarroll, Demetrius Beard, Herb Jefferson, Ralph Mickens, Eric Walker, Crazy Sample, Candy Simmons, Severin Clayton, Leonard Jones, Sade Garner, Melvin Scott Sr., Elder Clarence Lumpkin, Elizabeth Johnson, Frank Smith, Stacey Trice, Denise Boray, Nathaniel Hassan Turner, Khaled Isen, also known as Nigel Turner, Demetrius Lewis Flint, Alberta Woods, Geneva Simmons, Daniel Tilley, Edeline Gant, Sharifa, Oscar Kane, Audrey Gripper, Dominique Nichols, Ruth Elaine Johnson, and Teresa Sambo. I'm going to get it. Take me time. Get them all. So we lift up our glass to all of our ancestors. Standing tall, right? Lift up our glass and we say Ashe. From there, finally we move to the present moment. Activate those reticular formations. We are on Nia. I want you to find things on purpose. Find things that are acting on purpose, in their purpose, right? Find them, take a picture of them, post them up on the Gye-Nyame Journey timeline. Activate those reticular formations. Seek out purpose. Find it. The Mighty Crystal was balanced. Color is yellow. Got on yesterday's color. Rhythm is the Hermetic law. Male name is Kofi. Female name is Afua. Lift up our glass to this present moment and we say Ashe. From here we move to our children, our children's children, on to infinity. We lift up the glass and we salute them in advance. Let know that we're going to keep our pack. So we're going to do what we have to do to make sure that they have a space out. They have resources to operate with, right? Lift up our glass, we say Ashe. From there, family, we move to all of our relations. We toast and we say Ashe from all of our relations. We're going to move to that person, that selfish toast for you. What is it that you need in this moment to be great? We move towards your greatness. We toast and we say Ashe. Last but not least, family, I toast the most magnificent, beautiful, uplifting, inspiring, strong, wise, purposeful, individual in the room, and that's you. I lift up my glass to you. I salute you and I say Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Family, I wish you peace, power, and joy for 100 years. This one took a turn. Kind of sour, a little bit dry, but a lot of, I mean dry, very dry. A lot of the sweetness is gone. Still good. All right. I mean, I'm up. Got to do some ironing. Time for us to start our day. I'm out. Peace.